Chris Kelly with you here today with EFT Tapping Solutions. Today is part 3 of weight loss with EFT tapping. So let's do a quick review. What I highly suggest you do is go back to watch my other videos, weight loss with EFT and weight loss with EFT part 2, and this is part 3. So on the first two parts, what we covered briefly is that the mind runs the body. Okay, all decisions happen in the mind, and that's where EFT really shines, is because it relaxes you and your central nervous system so you can make good decisions. Okay, the second part, or the next recap point, is that you need to take responsibility for your own situation. Okay, don't blame outside sources, don't blame doctors or food industry or anything like that. You got to take responsibility for it, and don't blame yourself and don't blame your body also. Okay, if you've got thyroid issues and things like that, that's okay. You can still lose weight. So that's part 3 and or part 2. And recap part 3 is that this is a lifestyle change. Okay, you're not going on a quote diet. That will never work. That's not a long-term solution. You need lifestyle changes. Okay, you need to get better sleep, drink more water, exercise more, eat better foods. Run the gamut on that. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is this is going to be a little shorter video because I'm going to cover just a couple topics, and the first one is stick to the basics. Okay, in a previous video I touched on the issue of like martial arts masters, and why they're masters is because they mastered the basics, and that's what you need to do with EFT tapping and with your lifestyle change or your diet if you insist on saying that you're going on a diet. Okay. And what do I mean by that? The basics. Well, stick to the basics of tapping, but stick to the basics of, think of this as kind of like a war, okay? A war against society, or war perhaps against yourself even, to try and wake yourself up. And you have to win all the small skirmishes or the small battles to win the war. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you're on a diet or if you're trying to make your lifestyle changes better, you're going to run into all these little situations to where you wake up in the morning and you can't drink your coffee. And then you're supposed to eat a snack and it's healthy, but you're used to eating pastries or donuts or whatever that is. And then you have lunch and you're not really crazy about that. And now you're craving all this other stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up, slow down, and take one little skirmish or battle or food issue or exercise at a time, okay? Don't think of the big picture of this. Think of the weight loss and, your lifestyle changes of you being 12 pounds lighter or 50 pounds lighter. You can think of that, but don't get stressed out or have anxiety over, oh my gosh, I have all these things I have to do today. I have to eat healthy. I have to get a good night's sleep. I have to go to the gym. This can get really stressful. So what you want to do is just back up and take one little thing at a time. If your diet plan, whatever plan you're on, says that you need to get up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning and exercise, just tackle that one little issue right then of, start tapping on it. If you have anxiety, this is what tapping is for, okay? If you're anxious about the things you have to do, take one issue at a time and just tap on it. So first thing in the morning, I have to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym, but I deeply and completely accept myself. I accept myself completely, even though I don't want to go to the gym. I love and accept myself completely, even though I really don't feel like getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? So tap on those issues. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym, okay? Or it could be, I don't want to exercise, but I accept myself completely. I don't feel like exercising. I don't feel like exercising. I don't feel like exercising. Okay, I'm kind of abbreviating these tapping steps, but I'm not going to go through the whole process, because if you want to see the full EFT tapping protocol, go back into my previous videos and I can demonstrate the points. Okay, the point here is I'm really trying to get this mindset, this awareness into your mind of, stick with the basics. On the tapping, you don't need to get real extravagant on this and talk your way through every little point. Just tackle one point at a time, okay? I want to drink my coffee. I miss my coffee and things like that. So just start with the basics. And what that does is that leads into my second point, which is confidence, okay? You probably have a lot of confidence to begin with, but it starts to wane or decrease very quickly if all of a sudden you're doing new habits and positive habits and you are not used to this, and maybe you don't want to do them, okay? Maybe it's really hot out, like it is here in Las Vegas today. It's 115. You don't feel like going to the gym when it's 115 degrees. So that's causing you anxiety, but you need to go to lose weight. So start tapping on that, okay? It's really hot out and I don't feel like going to the gym, but I love and accept myself completely, okay? So tap on those basics and stick to one issue at a time, okay? And I think there's an Asian word or a Japanese word called kaizen, which is, I think it's either do one thing or I think it's constant improvement, continual improvement, okay? And if you stick to all these little items one at a time, don't get stressed out because then you're just going to quit or you're going to start cheating. And that's okay too. If you start to cheat, then just jump right back on it and then tap through that. I just had a Snickers bar, but I love and accept myself completely. I wasn't supposed to eat this pastry, but I love and accept myself completely, okay? I ate the Snickers bar. I ate the donut. These are separate issues, but I'm just covering them real quick because I'm trying to make this a shorter video. I drank my coffee because I was dying. I really needed to have my coffee today. If you cheat, that's okay, but get right back up and try it one more time and do the tapping. Get through that anxiety of, wow, man, I cheated on my diet. Now I'm going to give up completely. No, don't give up completely. Just jump right back on the bandwagon or jump back on your program and start it again. Start right where you left off, okay? So those are a couple issues today. Let me check my notes real fast. I think that's it. Stick to the basics today. This video is already over 60 minutes long, but I think if you stick to the basics, you stick to the basics of tapping, just tap on the issues. I want to drink my coffee. I want to drink my coffee. I need to go to the gym, but I accept myself completely. I love and accept myself completely, even though I don't feel like going to the gym. And what that does is when you tap through all those different points, okay, that's going to break the anxiety, and that's going to give you more confidence, and you're going to be happier. And like I said yesterday in part 2 is when you're happy, you make better decisions, okay? And it makes it more fun. You're more likely to stick with something, especially something positive, if you're having fun. So I'm going to leave it at that today. We're already over 7 minutes. Chris Kelly with EFT Tapping Solutions. Please do the tapping and stick to your weight loss and your lifestyle goal changes and things like that. And you are destined to lose weight. I can almost guarantee it, but you got to do the work. You got to do the tapping and stick to your program. So I'll talk to you soon. Chris Kelly with EFT Tapping Solutions. Have a great day.